Okay, how is everybody doing? Today I will talk about the US economic data, and I will take a look on all markets. I will try to catch potential new trades. Yeah, personally I've decided to manage my position, to close my position in British pound US dollar, because unfortunately it has failed to extend the sell-off here. So yeah, after failing to make a new lower low, yeah, personally I've decided to close it and to look for something else. Okay, yeah, for a small profit here, and I will look for something else. But yeah, later today we'll have the US flash manufacturing PMI, flash services PMI as high impact events. In the short term, maybe the economic data could bring sharp movements, high volatility, and yeah, personally I'm looking for new setups, and yeah, maybe the sentiment could be changed in the short term. So first of all, guys, before we'll talk about all these, risk disclaimer, please read it. It's important to understand that trading is risky. Past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance. Don't forget that Learn to Trade will never contact you directly, will never ask for payment. Don't forget that there are a lot of scamming groups, scammers out there, fake accounts on Telegram, so please be careful, guys. Okay, please read it, and you can send an email to support if you have questions. Gold, personally I don't have a trade in gold. Yeah, personally I don't have a trade in gold. Harry, hi, how are you? Charles, hi, how are you? Isa, British pound versus the Japanese yen. I still keep British pound US dollar. Harry, yeah, because yeah, also my stop loss was at break even, but I decided to close it and to look for something else. Yeah. Do you trade British pound only? London session, I saw a video saying that we are in the breakers happening. So personally, this was my only trade, British pound US dollar, and gold and the British pound Japanese yen. These are not my trades, guys, and you'll have to wait for that trader to come back with updates. I personally will not talk about those trades. I will take a look on all markets. So any prediction? Gold, Charles? Yeah, I will take a look on gold in 1 minute. One moment, let's take a look, and let's start with the dollar index. So later, high impact events, guys, and earlier today, guys, I talked about the dollar index in my market breakdown video, and I said, and if you have questions, guys, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, please tell me what you are looking at, if you want to buy, if you want to sell, your time frame, your levels, and personally I will take a look on all markets actually. Also on cryptocurrencies, also on US equities, on commodities, Forex pairs. So dollar index, I've talked about this strong upwards movement, and I've said that invalidating here we had the supply zone. I said that invalidating that supply zone could signal further growth. And please take a look why personally I really love to use I really like to use the Andrews pitchfork, because yeah, strong upwards movement, and it has found the resistance here at the upper medium line, and right now sell off and retreat. And this is the reason why personally I've decided to manage that British pound US dollar for a small profit, or a really small profit, only because maybe the price could come back down to retest 102.78, or actually also the medium line, why not, before developing a new bullish momentum. And that's why personally I'll wait for this retreat to end, and then I will look for new US dollar longs. Okay, and the potential deeper drop maybe towards 102.78 or towards the medium line here, it would have yeah, maybe close at my trade in British pound US dollar at break even, because yeah, my stop loss was at break even, and yeah, I've decided to close it and to look for something else after this sell off. Personally I'm looking for new US dollar longs. But also very important, the economic data. If the US will or if the economic data will come in line with expectations or better than expected, then yeah, most likely we'll have something like this. Okay, retreat, and then a new bullish momentum upwards movement. Okay, and Yeah, only poor economic data, worse than expected data maybe could force the dollar index to print or to register a larger retreat and correction in the short term. But technically, guys, if it stays here above the medium line, test, retest, accumulation, consolidation, then it could develop a new bullish movement. Okay, and let's take a look. Euro USD. Euro USD. Yeah, after its massive sell-off. Massive sell-off. Yeah, it has reached this maybe this imbalance, and a rebound was natural also after this massive sell-off. And here on Euro USD, maybe I will look for potential shorts after this rebound will be over, because maybe the price could come back to retest the broken uptrend line, maybe to approach and reach this zone, and then to turn to the downside again. That's why I said that I'll wait also for the dollar index to end its correction, its retreat. And yeah, personally, I'm looking maybe for potential shorts here on Euro USD, also after taking out the former low here, after taking out the uptrend line. But after this massive sell-off, a rebound, it is natural before going down again. So I will keep an eye also on lower time frames, and maybe here around the broken uptrend line, maybe I will look for potential new shorts. Right now I'll wait, because it could come all the way up before turning to the downside again. So this is my opinion about Euro USD in the short term. Yeah, about British pound US dollar. Yeah, probably, guys, probably only a new lower low. If it will drop close and stabilize below 1.2691, then it could open the door for a potential larger downside movement. Right now, yeah, false breakout is great separation above the upper medium line. That's why personally I've decided to hold my trade here, but unfortunately it has failed to take out the former low, and this is the reason why I've decided to manage my position right now. No, I don't want to do anything maybe before the economic data. Yeah, but I'm looking maybe for potential new shorts. Yeah, for potential new shorts, because personally I have here a major descending pitchfork. This could represent only a temporary rebound, and I've said that maybe a new lower low could open the door for a potential larger downside movement towards the medium line. Right? Please be patient, Isa. British pound, Japanese yen, but I've told you, what are you looking at on that market? Not only British pound, Japanese yen, because maybe you cannot afford to trade. Maybe I will take a look on daily, and you cannot afford to trade on daily. Yeah, on a small account. Maybe you want 1 hour, 15 minutes, 5 minutes. Yeah, and your levels as well. So this is my opinion about British pound, US dollar. I will look for potential new shorts after this rebound will be over. Okay. Maybe I will try to place a new trade also maybe before the economic data, maybe. Yeah. US dollar, Japanese yen. Let's take a look. Please also don't forget to like the video here. This it will be helpful for me into the YouTube algorithm. So yeah, strong upwards movement here on US dollar, Japanese yen. Yeah, the bias is still bullish, but let's take a look actually on the yen basket as well. But only a new lower low could activate a potential sell-off here on the US dollar, Japanese yen. Only a new lower low, because right now it has found support here. False breakdown, great separation below 142.80, and maybe a new higher high could signal potential further growth. So the bias is still bullish here on the US dollar, Japanese yen. Okay, yen basket. Let's take a look. Yeah, yen basket. Yeah, but also here, guys, maybe after this massive sell-off, temporary rebound, a natural rebound to retest the immediate resistance levels or supply zones, and Yeah, also maybe testing, retesting here, guys, could signal a potential new upwards movement in the short term. Okay, and yeah, but it has dropped it below the immediate downtrend line. But here, guys, testing, retesting, or accumulating more bullish energy could signal a potential new rally, and the potential new rally here should force the Japanese yen to appreciate versus his rivals. But right now, don't forget that also the downside pressure is high. Temporary rebounds on the yen basket could bring us potential new Japanese yen short. The downside pressure remains high. The bias is still bearish despite temporary rebounds. It has reached the immediate supply here, and yeah, that's why, yeah, the Japanese yen is still bearish. And the temporary rebounds could bring us new Japanese yen shorts. Yeah, but we can still maybe catch something on lower time frames. But right now, no. Now I don't want to buy the Japanese yen for now. Actually, maybe I will look for Japanese yen shorts. Okay, that's why US dollar Japanese yen. Let's invite more members. You trade Swiss franc Japanese yen? Yeah, personally, I've had a trade on this market in the previous days. Yeah. So guys, if you have questions, USD CAD. I'm trading, but what about that market? I've told you guys, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, I need your time frame, I need your levels. And if you are long, if you are short, if you want to go long, if you want to go short, USD CAD, it has found support on 1.3139. Historical level right now. Let's take a look. It has escaped from a potential down channel or falling wedge pattern. Right now, it could hit the resistance area and the zone. And personally, maybe I would like to see a retreat, to retest here, and then to develop a new and strong upwards movement. I don't want to buy it here right below the resistance levels or supply zone. Okay. Here on USD CAD, pitchfork, and maybe only a valid breakout above the medium line, and the new higher high could really open the door for a larger upwards movement on USD CAD. USD Swiss franc. Nothing really good here. Nothing really good on this market, so I'll wait. Maybe I'll have something on British pound, US dollar. Maybe something on the Japanese yen, New Zealand dollar, US dollar. I will take a look on gold, on Bitcoin, US equities as well. Yeah. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Gold, I will take a look on gold in 2-3 minutes. Please be patient, guys. As I've said, I will take a look on all markets. Yeah, all markets. But I wanted to take a look on all US dollar pairs before taking a look on gold, silver, US oil, US equities. Yeah, as long as it stays here below the medium line, the bias remains bearish. But maybe I would like to see test retest here before extending its maybe its sell-off. Maybe it's risky, guys, to trade the US dollar right before the economic data with a tight stop loss, yeah, with a small stop loss, because most likely the economic data could bring sharp movements in both directions in the short term, and yeah, I believe that you don't want to lose money on intraday trade with a tight stop loss and small stop loss. Yeah, after this amazing sell-off, maybe I would like to see temporary rebounds on Australian dollar, US dollar, or New Zealand dollar, US dollar before extending the sell-off. Okay, so no, I don't want to sell it here. It's too late. Yeah, maybe we've missed an opportunity here after temporary rebounds, or maybe after making a new lower low. Yeah. Also here it has failed to come back to test and retest this zone. Yeah, right now it's too late maybe to go short. That's why personally I would love to see, and I would like to see a retreat, as I've said here on the dollar index, to test retest maybe the medium line, and then to develop a new like higher and upwards movement. Yeah. US dollar, Singapore dollar, guys. US dollar, Singapore dollar. Also here is too late, yeah, to go long. It's too late to go long. Actually, maybe I'll wait maybe for the price to test and retest here before extending it. But here the price invalidated. It's this pitchfork. That's why I will delete. The pitchfork, the ascending pitchfork. I don't want to buy it because the price is right below the former highs. I need a retreat, I need the consolidation accumulation before going long. Okay, so this is my opinion about the US dollar. I will come back with maybe with something on the British pound US dollar again, maybe later. Okay, after this retreat will be over. Gold. Yeah, I know that you are interested in gold, and personally, yeah, maybe I will delete that Fibonacci retracement. I will keep an eye on gold, and I will keep an eye on the upper medium line here, because the upper medium line of the descending pitchfork represents a dynamic resistance. You can see that the price registered only a false breakout here. Here it has failed to test to retest it, signaling strong downside pressure. And yeah, right now gold rebounded only because the dollar index dropped it. The US dollar depreciated in the short term. Okay, that's why. Yeah, maybe this could represent a flag pattern. This up channel could represent a downside continuation pattern, a new false breakout, and testing or retesting, activating this pattern could signal a potential downside movement. And this scenario could take shape, guys, if the US data will come in better than expected or in line with expectations, guys. Silver. Actually, I talked about silver in my daily video analysis, and I've talked about this potential scenario. I talked about the potential flag pattern here as well. Take a look here. It has failed to take out the former high. It has dropped it and closely below the uptrend line, and testing retesting here could signal a potential new sell-off here on silver. Okay, US oil. US oil in a buying zone. In a buying zone. In a buying zone. William, hi, how are you? I'm fine. Hi, how are you, William? Yeah. Strong support. Good, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad that you are okay. And strong support, strong support, strong support on US oil. But right now, yeah, it has but yeah, maybe here we need a breakout above the former high and then to test retest. But this could represent here a pattern. A pattern, and if it makes a new lower low, then it could activate a potential deeper drop, and it could invalidate and yeah, of course, invalidating making a new lower low and invalidating this demand zone could signal potential deeper drop. But staying above the demand zones, above the downtrend line, maybe I'll delete the sending pitchfork, and I will try to draw here a descending pitchfork here, catching this downside movement on US oil. Something like this. Quick question: are we expecting a rise in euro and British pound versus US dollar? I don't know. Maybe only temporary. I talked about those markets, William. Maybe I will take a look again. But you can watch this this video again before the economic data. I talked about US dollar, euro, USD, British pound, USD. Yeah. So let's try to. Sure, I will go back on the video. Thanks. Personally, I've talked about William. I will take a look for you here on the dollar index, okay? And that's why personally, after reaching this this upper medium line, after failing to take it out, this dynamic resistance, personally, I decided to manage my British pound US dollar, and I said that I'll wait for this retreat to end, maybe here around the former highs or here around the medium line, and then to develop a new upwards movement. So this is my opinion. So when this sell-off will be over, then euro USD and British pound US dollar will end that rally, and maybe the currency pairs could turn to the downside again when the dollar index will develop a new bullish momentum. But I've also said that the economic data could bring sharp movements, high volatility in the short term, and maybe the sentiment could change in the short term. It remains to see. If the economic data will come in worse than expected, then maybe the dollar index will develop a larger correction and sell off here, maybe towards this zone. This is my opinion about the US dollar in the short term. So let's go back. US oil, maybe I'll have something on US oil. Maybe this could be my next trade, guys, my next trade. But yeah, the downside pressure remains high because 1 hour, okay, upwards movement, it has reached this zone, it has turned to the downside. Right now it stands right above the former lows as downside obstacles after this sideways movement, strong rally, and that's why. But personally, I would like to see maybe test retest here, false breakdowns, great separation before developing a new bullish movement here on this market. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, maybe this could be my next trade. It could be my next trade, guys, because also if we'll take a look here, I will delete this one from here. Maybe I will delete also the downtrend line. Okay, I don't need the downtrend line anymore, because right now we are in a demand zone, above a demand zone. And also here I will draw something like this. I will draw something like on a side sliding line Okay, only test, retest, false breakdowns. Accumulation consolidation followed by a new higher high. Very breakout here could signal a potential rebound here on US oil. I will look for longs, guys. I will come back. I'll wait to see how it will react here in the short term inside of this pattern. Okay, inside of this pattern, and don't forget that the US data will have an impact on the US oil as well. Yeah. Okay. Okay. US 100. US 100. If US 100 now, I don't have anything. Maybe if it will come back down, yeah, here towards this zone, maybe we'll have a new buying opportunity, but right now it's premature. US 30. US 30. Also about US 30, yeah, maybe I would like the price to come back down to hit this major demand zone and order block before really developing a new upwards movement. So no, I don't want to buy it here. I'll wait maybe for a larger retreat, because if the US dollar continues to appreciate, if the DXY jumps higher, then US 30, US 100 could drop deeper. Okay, personally I'm using this correlation. Yeah, it has reached the former low, and false breakout. Yeah, it has reached here, but on lower time frames I believe that it has dropped it and closed it, for example, but no, on 15 minutes now. Yeah, the downside pressure remains high in my opinion. That's why I don't want to buy it right now. Oh, sorry. I'm a little bit tired. But because a new lower low here, taking out the former lows, and this is the thing, guys. Staying on the medium line, guys, and may signal a valid breakdown and maybe downside continuation. Okay, new lower low could really open the door for a potential larger downside movement. US 500 as well. US 500. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on this demand zone to see how it will react. Okay, how it will react, because we had a sideways movement and then boom. Okay, and that's why we cannot exclude a new upwards movement from around this area. Okay, from around this area here, but only if the US economic data will come in worse than expected, maybe, or and also if the DXY drops deeper. Yeah. Okay, Bitcoin. Are you interested in cryptocurrencies? Okay. Strong upwards movement, strong and amazing strong upwards movement. It was reached the supply zone, only a false breakout, temporary retreat, but after this amazing rally, temporary retreats on Bitcoin maybe, or accumulation consolidation is natural. After escaping, guys, please take a look here at down channel as a bullish pattern. Okay, it has failed here to approach and reach the downside line, signaling that maybe the sellers are exhausted, signaling maybe a potential new upwards movement. And yeah, maybe personally I'm looking only for longs, only for buying opportunities on Bitcoin. Yeah. Maybe this was more, or maybe this represented the potential potential flag as upside upside continuation pattern, but only because it has reached that supply zone, and right now yeah, it has escaped from this pattern, but coming back down and dropping below the former lows could open the door for a larger correction, maybe towards this zone here. Okay, towards this zone. Yeah, because right now we are in a supply zone. Maybe it could only retest the immediate resistance level. Supply zones, in my opinion, dropping here maybe below 29,820, it could open the door for a potential larger downside movement in the short term. Yeah, also maybe here a new lower low could open the door for a potential downside movement on Ethereum. Okay, but right now we are in a demand zone here. That's why maybe it could this was only a temporary retreat and drop. And if the price of Bitcoin jumps higher and extends its growth, then we'll have something like this on Ethereum. Okay. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. I've said that maybe I will look for potential, but this is the thing, guys. I said that I will look only for maybe for Japanese yen shorts, but after this massive sell-off, maybe a retest and then to turn to the downside. So maybe I will try to catch something like an intraday Japanese yen long. Yeah, but don't forget, guys, that the US economic data will have a big impact also on the Japanese yen. And in my opinion, if the US dollar appreciates, maybe the Japanese yen could lose more ground versus rivals. And if the US dollar depreciates, maybe Japanese yen could appreciate versus rivals. So British pound, the Japanese yen, yeah, it has reached the former highs. It has retested. It has reached this supply, and yeah, as I've said, maybe I will try to catch a potential Japanese yen long on lower time frames as an intraday trade. Yeah. But right now it challenges the immediate demand zone, and as long as it stays above 182.0404, retesting here, we see a potential upwards movement, and only a new lower low could really open the door for a potential downside movement. Yeah. Japanese yen. Also here, maybe same as Euro USD, after this massive sell-off, maybe a rebound, and then I will look for potential shorts. Yeah. But only if it comes back here. This is my opinion about Japanese as well, about Japanese yen, Okay. Personally, I will come back with something on US oil, maybe on the Japanese yen, maybe also with something here on British pound, US dollar. Okay. Maybe only later. So right now, maybe I will end this webinar here. It seems that we don't have questions about real questions. As I said, if you want me to take a look on a specific market, please tell me what you are looking at, your time frame, your levels. Maybe I will end this webinar here, and I will come back with new high probability setups later. Maybe on US oil, maybe here British pound, US dollar, maybe on the Japanese yen, or maybe on Euro USD. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to like the video. And personally, I've wanted to take a look to take a quick look on all markets and trying to identify new setups. And personally, I will share my trades and my trade management, my trades on the VIP group. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.